for my lunchtime walk with Jimbo. Ah, Jim. Got some pretty good wind here, about 15 miles an hour constant, about 40 to 50 mile an hour gusts. I get this a lot this time of the year. Come on. Oh. Let's go. You can do it. Lately he hasn't been wanting to walk. Got to get him motivated again. This little trail right here that people ride dirt bikes through and ride horses through. There's a school right over there. So I'm 60 years old. Kind of still able to do a lot of stuff. Got a bad shoulder now for some reason. But a lot of the stuff I could do just 5 years ago or 3 years ago, I find it hard to do now. Sometimes. Not a lot of stuff. I still like working on a lot of things. Cars, construction type stuff. I just got done building converting a jet ski trailer into a flat trailer to tow my little tractor around, like to my daughter's house down the street and stuff like that. Enjoy doing all that, but your body a lot of times says, well, gotta slow it down a little bit. But I found that you gotta keep going. When you get up to this age right here, you're, in my opinion, just at the beginning of becoming an old man. Although a lot of people would call me an old man at this age. But you're still young enough to where, most of us are still young enough to where you can do most of the things you've done when you were, 30, 40 years old. And hopefully you're a little wiser. But if you don't keep going, don't keep trying to do things, and you always just, I find, I don't know if this is true for everybody, if you don't keep going and you just always give in to how you feel, aches and pain you might have, or, whatever new pain you have this morning or whatever, and you don't take any action to do anything or, work on a project or whatever because of the pain, it's going to be there regardless. I think that kind of accelerates the age process as far as, you start acting your age according to what everybody else thinks, how everybody else thinks you should be acting. But yeah, just, I like to work on things almost on a daily basis around the property. We have 3 acres. And I don't require as much, having to get out and do a lot of things externally, much as I used to just a few years back, going to parties, going to events, kind of like just working on our property, by myself a lot of times, and every now and then go out and see friends, go out for lunch, something like that. Just, keep a routine, like keep a routine, keep active, make yourself stay active, and move forward. Dwell on your age or how you feel at any given moment, because that changes like the weather. This is what I found out, I work out, with weights and go running sometimes. Try to stay as young as I can be so I can enjoy life. I found that you don't feel good all the time, or if you don't feel good all the time, it controls a lot of what you need to do and want to do. You just want to sit in front of the TV set and, go into a coma or something. So you want to take care of yourself so you're not feeling, so you have less of those moments where you feel bad. And again, if it's just something minor like a sore knee or sore shoulder or whatever, you got to push through that and just do what you were going to do, in my opinion. Everybody's mindset's different, but talking about mindset is everything. I think how you feel is what makes you walk out the door. You have to have a mindset, a good mindset. Sometimes you have to force that mindset. Not just rely on the one that pops up by default. You know, in my humble opinion. And keep getting out there. Every day. Stay active, stay busy. Don't eat a lot of crap. Don't drink a lot. You gotta be realistic about that too. You know, every now and then you have some cheat days. Never excessive, especially at my age. But if you're unrealistic about it and you just try to completely, you know, eat salads all day long and never drink a drop of beer ever again, never have a donut, that's not realistic and it's not enjoyable. If you do it in moderation, you'll feel better. You still get a little bit of what you want here and there, and it kind of makes you well-rounded. Ah, Jim, he doesn't care about anything I'm saying. So we do this every day, just about every day. My half-hour lunch, I work from home, and then I go mess around with the weights for a little bit, then get back on the phone, and look forward to the weekend. All right, guys. Okay. Back to work.